Hey everybody, welcome back to Ryan Makes Sense. Today we are looking at a stock that is actually near and dear to my heart. This was one of the stocks that actually kickstarted my investing journey. Um, you guys might be able to see, but I had invested in this stock and they had a trial coming up, reduce it, and there was positive there was a positive announcement, and I woke up one day and I could not believe my eyes. I had to pinch myself. I called someone and asked them to check the stock price. Basically, I had, I don't know, 3,000 shares at like $2, and then it spiked to like nine. And I was like, holy cow. Ended up selling around 10, 11-ish, and the stock went on to like 26 bucks. So that really kickstarted my career in investing and really just opening my eyes to what's possible and what can happen if you actually research and invest in potential wonderful opportunities. So we're looking at Amarin. We're going to see if the stock deserves to be at 62 cents. We're going to see what institutions and hedge funds are doing. We're also going to be doing some advanced charting on Amarin, which I have charted in the past. Um, and as you can see, we'll get to this. Definitely some trends and patterns to be aware of that I'm excited to discuss. Excuse me, as we kind of work our way through naturally, seeing if the stock has got the gusto. And I have been actually adding to this every week until recently. Interactive brokers stopped allowing me to dollar cost average into this. Unfortunately, I don't know why. So I need to go in to update the settings, and I'll be also investing $100 a week into Play Studios, ticker symbol MYPS. Just released that video yesterday. So let's dive in after we hit the subscribe button. Okay, so no shocker here. Is my head okay? Yeah, of course it's beautiful. So the RSI is 34. That's with the Bears. I mean, the momentum, it's kind of it's trying, I don't want to say it's overextended to the upside, but it's with the Bears. It's with the Bears. Money flow, we can see money flow is going up, and the relative momentum indicator is literally at the bottom of the barrel. Like whatever you think the bottom of the barrel is, go through that into the ground, maybe 5 or 6 feet, and that's where the momentum is. So, looking at this diamond in the rough that used to be, obviously this is no bueno. 2023 they did 308 million in sales. The trailing 12 months for 2024 they're at 265 million. Still in some rough waters in my opinion. Shares outstanding, 360 million back in 2019. 2023, they're at 408 million. 2024, they're at 411 million. So the supply continues to go up, and I'm not surprised to see why the demand is going down. We're going to continue to move the goalposts and increase the size of the shares available. Come on, bro. So the good thing is the EPS potentially is turning around. We can see this nice negative 26, negative 15. Maybe here will be negative 9, negative 11, 2024. Who knows? They are not profitable. They have a quick ratio of 2. Anything over 1 basically means that if they were to close their doors tomorrow, they could pay off any debts, loans, notes, etc. Debt is very low, so applaud to them. EPS past 5 years and sales past 5 years, positive double digits. That shows that they are resilient. Institutions have been selling this. It looks like we'll take a peek. Insiders looks like they're buying. I'm interested in that. Gross margins 55%. Oh my gosh. Anything over 30 is chef's kiss. So that's great. Um yeah, so that's where we're at. We're gonna run my handy dandy um proprietary stock calculator, stock projection calculator here to see what the potential stock price could be. I only add the market cap if it is over 1 billion. So we're going to stick to what we got. So they are not profitable, 33,450,000. negative in the hole, but they do make 265,090,000. All right, cash. Let's check it out, baby, baby, baby. Also, just a heads up, if you guys are if you guys are very interested in the drugs and the trials they have going on, go to StockTwits. There is a user called, oh my God, Captain Beer. He releases so much data. He's extremely knowledgeable. Um, he'll take care of you on the behind behind the closed doors at the scientific labs. Um, so yeah, and then I mean, there's a lot of people giving their opinions as well. Uh, so I look at the stock side. I only look at what's at face value. So I'm not trying to ruffle any feathers or make people pissed off because people get emotional when they have money involved. So I look at face value. This could be the next multi-billion-dollar company, but I'm just seeing it how it is today. So don't shoot the messenger. Okay, back to our programming. So Q1 this year they did 56 million. Q1 last year they did 86 million. That's a decrease of 30 million. No bueno. Q2 this year they did 67 million. Q2 last year 80 million. Negative 13 million. No bueno. Let's see what we got going on down here. Do note, this is worth calling out. They are spending significantly less than they did the last 4 quarters. But they had some really good times back in 2020, 2021, 2018, 2021. So gross margins, I was going to say record, but not record. 62% gross margins. That is absolutely incredible. They had 69 back in 2022. Okay, the CEO, this is what I love to see. We've got 2 different CEOs buying. What's going on here? We got Aaron Berg. Okay. So Patrick Holt may have been booted, but he owns 314,000 shares. Beautiful. Like Patrick Holt, I don't know if he sold any, but I mean, this is what we love to see. Um, yeah, that's good. Back to our calculation. Cash, $307 million, 190,000. That's great. Actually, pretty flat overall, but that's a bit of money for a company that's of their stature. Okay, debt, like we saw, was very low. $8 million. What is it? 8,100,000. All right. And just really quickly before I move on, total assets 799 million, total liabilities 247. So assets dwarf liabilities 3-to-1, which is great. For every one liability, they have over 3 assets. That's very good. Very good. Going back up. And we're going to look, and so the shares outstanding, there's 411,110,000. That brings our potential stock price to $1.29. That represents about 100% growth from here in the stock price. Analysts have a $1 target. We have a $3. We don't have any 2024 targets. So $1.29 is what I have. $1 is what FinViz has. We do have a little bit, well, this is considerable, -7% selling. Institutions own 22%. That is old data. New data shows, drumroll, 22.14. So a 0.07% increase in institutional ownership. We can see here it's kind of been tapering in the bigger picture. Morgan Stanley reduced 70%. Sarissa added 14%. And you can go here yourself and just see what we got going on. But a lot of buying, a lot of selling, a lot of people averaging and reduce it. So you can come here and check it out yourself, but we're going to get to the advanced and the fun part. All right. So one of the catalysts that I had seen prior was a potential cup and handle for this stock um, for 2018. And it kind of played out, but I'll show you something even more groundbreaking. So you see these green arrows. Every time we have a green arrow, the stock price gets above, what was it, 19 bucks, 18 bucks. So we have an arrow here, we have an arrow here, we have an arrow here, we have an arrow here. So the next potential time this stock could get over 18 bucks, we're looking at 2027, 2028. And that's a bit off from now. If you know me, you know I like to add stocks when they are on sale, and I've been adding this one up until last month when Interactive Brokers canceled my recurring buy order, which I'm salty about because I don't know what gives them the right to do that. I'm planning on accumulating over 100,000 shares of this stock as well as we ramp up. Although this company before, I'm just going back here really quick, apologies for the jump. Although it may look like this company is hot garbage, I'm optimistic. And I say that because they are slightly unprofitable currently. The CEO purchases give me some conviction. Gross margins are high. I mean, they're making 265 million. Come on, this is like this is just nice. This is nice. This is nice. We'll call it nice. But we're gonna get to something a little bit more incredible here on the yearly chart. Okay, so we are looking at the yearly chart here. Several things to note, and you're gonna call me crazy by the end of this, and I agree with you. Again, here's the green candles I was talking about. You can see them. They are spread out every 9 years. I forget. I should have looked and discussed it more on the last monthly chart. But I can go back and we can look at that really quick. But do you see what I see? Okay, so a couple things that I see that are worth noting, and it has to, the business and the company has to align with the stock. And I mean that by the company cannot continue to issue more shares outstanding to the public. And they need to continue to hit their sales targets, their scripts, their sales, expand their marketing team, expand the sales team, etc. It's a big lift, but this is what I see, and this is what I kind of have drumming up in the background. But also, I want to acknowledge it is extremely dangerous and careless to try and predict where the stock is going to go in the future. So don't do that. Don't listen to me. Don't copy what I'm doing. This is just for entertainment purposes. So do you notice anything about this chart before I really dive in? Okay. So right here, we have our left side of the cup, right side of the cup and handle. The stock, let's see, we have a low here of 65 cents for 2022. I'm sorry, my years are messed up. 2023, 2024, our low is at 59 cents. Our all-time low here is 21 cents. So this still holds true. It is a bit of a stretch, and I acknowledge that. I'm not going all in here. I'm just dollar cost averaging what I can afford to see fluctuate. But we have our left side of the cup, right side of the cup, handle, potential move up. And we have the year 2028 for our next time the stock potentially gets to $18 plus. All right. So we're going to do some math here. I guess I'll do it here since this is handy. All right. So we have a cup height. So we have left cup height of, and sorry, this is not pre-planned. I like to show you guys thought process I go on. So left side of the cup, we're going to say 1775. And nothing's happening. 17.75. Okay, right side of the cup is 2160. Cup low is, we can see 21 cents. So what we do is now we have to find the average cup height. So now we're going to do equals this plus this. Nope. Oh Lord, what did I just do? Okay, it's not what I want to do. Okay, plus this divided by 2. I did not put the divide sign. 1967 is our cup height. So what we do is we do cup height minus cup low, which gives us, nope, 1946. So what we have to do now is we have to do cup and handle price target. It's going to be our cup height, which we agreed on the average, plus our difference of the cup height and the cup low. $39.14 if this company can freaking execute. Can they execute? I don't have a crystal ball. Where does $39 get us? It gets us right here. Where are you, baby? Where's my... It's right here. $39 is, we're going to say right there. Okay. Oh, come on. 39. All right. So we now have a candle here that essentially is our cup and handle price target. But what we have is a cup and handle within a cup and handle. So what we could see, and I've seen this with Digital Turbine apps when it was $1, when it went to 100, Renesola when it went from $1 to $30, AMD when it went from $2 to now over $100, Enphase, it's quite a few. So what we're gonna have eventually is, stick with me here, this is gonna be weird, a potential price here. So now we have our cup height at $39 right here, and our cup, left side of the cup height is over here. So left side of the cup here, right side of the cup here, pullback likely to this area. This is 2377. If you look at the monthly support, this is a beautiful resistance over a decade plus. So I wish there was some easy way to make a visualization here, but now we're going to go ahead and do this. So our left side of the cup now is 21. It's basically going to be 21.6, what we have there. Right side of the cup is going to be 39. Our cup low, still be determined, but right now we have 50 cents, 59 cents. So we're going to say 59 cents to be conservative. Okay, so now we have the average of our left side of the cup and our right side of the cup. It's going to be 30, around $30. But I have this support here around 23. So this could be a throwback candle. Again, $30 is around here, but the stock could have a throwback, a whiplash, get those limit sell orders. So our cup height minus our cup low, did this already pre-calculate everything? Okay, so now we get a price target of, did it calculate right? Yep. C43. It did. Okay, so now we have a new target of $60.71. And where does that take us? Right to where we had historical resistance or historical support over here, but which act as resistance here. So we get another cup and handle up here. We see a blow off top where I think maybe it gets to 64, 65 bucks. And this could all be from 2028 to 2035. And why do I say that period? Okay, so it starts here. and 2035 right there. Okay. So we get a new price target of $60, and then we have another huge left side of the cup, right side of the cup over here, blow off top, and it just essentially continues. And I hope you call me crazy. So now we have the left side of the cup over here at $62, and we're gonna see a blow off top if this does continue to play out. And I know you're gonna call me crazy, but maybe in less than 10 years, I might be a quant to you. Okay, right side of the cup is going to be 65. And I do say 65 because we need the right side of the candle to be high. We need the right side of the cup to be higher than the left side of the cup. Okay, so I messed things up a bit here. Okay, 65. The cup low is going to be potentially 25. Let me just see really quick. Okay, so, oh Lord, we'll say 25. We'll say 25. Okay, so we get a cup height average of 63.50. The cup height minus the cup low brings us to $102. Where does $102 put us? Right back in this, my head's in the way. Puts us right back into this channel that we had back in 1990. Now that was a lot to unpack, but cup and handles within cup and handles within cup and handles are a beautiful thing. And I think this plays out perfectly into exactly what I'm going to show you here. Not there. Here. So 2035 is going to be our next period of panic. We had the COVID where stocks just had an insane melt up into 2021. We had the dot-com bubble. We had World War II over here. I forget what these two periods were, and I should know because I made a video on them, but I don't have it up in my brain, my cranium. But it does align with when we get into a hysteria phase. So again, this is all only if the company gets their poop in a group and hits the ground running. Again, I am dollar cost averaging into this 25 a week, 50 a week. I don't know. I'll have to go back to Interactive Brokers and I have to reset all that up. But Interactive Brokers is kind of a pain. So that is what I've got for Amarin. But I do want to just show you guys. I don't know if Amarin has any ongoing trials, but why not just check together since we're already in this one pretty deep. So this is an extremely helpful website if you are in the biotech realm. Okay, so all studies, location, where's the other terms? Okay, let's just see Amarin. Let's see what they got going on. All right, so Amarin does have some stuff in the pipe. These are all completed, active. Let's see what we have active. EPA for metastasis, trial 2. And then let's just go to the Amarin website. So what Amarin is really known for is a Vasipa. It does address cardiovascular, which is the #1 killer in the US. There's also a stock I just reviewed a few days ago that also addresses the #1 killer in the US, cardiovascular. Check that video out. I dare you. I want you to. Where's their I want to see their products. Where we are. Let's see where we are. All right, while that's loading, let's see what we got going on here. Amarin collaborator. So Mark Hole is a sponsor. Let's see. I don't think there was a Mark Hole. Yeah, we don't have a Mark Hole here. I was hoping to see. Here we go. Maybe no, no. So we don't have a clear picture. Just show me your pipeline. Here we go. And then there's our product down here. Let's see if I can open that in a new tab. All right. Let's just kind of see what they got going on. Ooh, pretty intense picture of the heart there. A bold investment in cardiometabolic health. Okay. Doesn't really show us easily. So we know that they're focused on cardiovascular. I guess we'll just look at their products, what they got. So they have Vasipa, which is widely used across the world, and I think it's only getting better. Um, I can't really speak to the generic Vasipas. You're gonna have to go to StockTwits to find that, but Vasipa is a prescription-only medicine. Yep, that's exactly what we're talking about. Prescriber information. We'll accept some cookies. Some cookies sound kind of good right now. All right, you can report adverse events. So here's the pipeline again, but it doesn't really take us anywhere. I wish they had like a clear view. Not a clear view, but a clear roadmap is what I'm trying to say. So anyway, Vasipa, it's their breadwinner. They sell across the world. Looking at the stock face value, I have $1.29 for my calculation, but we'll see what happens. Again, I'm continuing to add to this. They need to get their stock over $1 by. There's no compliance articles. Okay, we'll look at this the old-fashioned way. Excuse me. The stock needs to get over $1. They got time. So they were how long did it stay over $1 here? 5 days? 1, 2, 3. Okay. So they have, I think, 6 months. They could file for an extension. I'm just going to continue to add here. Again, I'm not investing record groundbreaking money, but yeah, extremely, extremely excited for this. It's going to be a long haul investment. So again, don't expect results immediately. It's going to take years, and the company is going to have years to prove itself. So as long as they continue to slowly improve, I give them the green light for myself. So if you made it this far and you like my crazy hypothesis and thesis, cup and handles within cup and handles within cup and handles, check out Renasola, Digital Turbine, Enphase, AMD. I love cup and handles, my favorite. So thank you so much. Have a great day. Engage with this video and some other videos. It lets YouTube know that I'm creating some type of entertainment for people to laugh at. So have a great day. See you tomorrow.